short time I have up here, I want to share one incident that showed me a glimpse of God's unfailing love for me, and that is how I came to GCC. As many of you who have met up with me know, I was quite the problem child when I got to Penn. Although I grew up in a Christian family, my time at church and high school were spent socializing with apathetic teenagers like myself and hanging out with my then boyfriend. When I started college, I was so happy to have finally gotten away from my parents' careful upbringing and into the freedom I had craved. I quickly became close friends with a crowd of girls that also wanted the complete college experience, spent partying, drinking, and chasing boys, and joined my sorority where I met even more friends that propelled this intense desire to be accepted by this world. Every week, I couldn't wait for Thursday night to roll around so I could begin this toxic cycle again. I can safely say I remember very little from parts of my freshman year, except for one incident that would change my life. My sister, in a desire to go back to church again, joined a GCC family group and invited me to their hot pot night second semester in fear of going alone. At the time, I had started to become disillusioned with my lifestyle and was in a pretty bad place. The weekend before, I had woken up on the floor of the co-ed bathroom on my hall with none of my so-called friends nearby. I remember asking God, if you were ever present, why did you not look out for me? How can you allow me to be abandoned by people I've been hanging out with for so long? Though I received no answers, I decided to attend the hot pot and gave God my desperate ultimatum to let me know that He is still out there once again. Though looking back, I couldn't even remember what I ate, let alone what we talked about. I briefly chatted with a sister in the group that contacted me to meet up a few weeks later. I remember thinking, wow, why would anyone want to buy a meal for me when I don't even know this person? Blown away by the small act of kindness, I agreed. Little did I know this was the beginning of God's chase after me. It was this sister that urged me to sign up for summer family group after learning I would stay in Philadelphia. Though I was reluctant to get to know my small group and was uninterested by the Bible studies, she continuously met up with me and prayed for me. Though I still did not feel God's personal presence in my life, it was out of my growing loyalty to the sister that I had agreed to continue coming week after week. Even after summer was over, she did not forget about me. At the end of the summer, she asked me to be a Minneo's ref, where I first met the rest of 2014 and was amazed by their overwhelming friendliness and love. Looking back at this period of 8 months again, it is now apparent how God had used this sister, who at the time was able to provide me the much needed tangential love and support. He knew that I had to be persuaded to take a little step into this church before I could even come and meet with him personally. His unfailing pursuit of me began at the hot pot and has become more and more apparent through all the ups and downs of the past 4 years, through serving his church to my rocky spiritual journey in San Francisco, through the countless nights of worry and tears during OCR, to the joyful meetups with my wonderful class, through the hurtful worldly relationships I pursued foolishly, to the blessing mentorship he had provided me to redeem my past. I have come a long way since that ultimatum, and I will never again underestimate his presence in my life. He had used his community and every single person I had met in GCC to mold me and shape my journey, and I thank him every single day for his faithfulness. For even after partaking in all that this worldly society had to offer, I realized I had never truly lived before I stepped foot into GCC, and there really is no better life than this. Thank you.